Just have an ice cream truck that never gives you the right change right down the block.
That's so fucking cool.
Is the safe in that main room?
It's in the living room. It's in the right, Logan. That was the TV room that we're in.
You can totally see it from. Yeah, you go through the front door and it's off to your right.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to get him out of there then.
Yep.
Do we have any hackers?
Hackers. Yeah, I can hack.
Shows a picture of him with a machete.
No, it shows a picture of me in a hoodie with like just the monitor light on my face.
No.
You could probably
my porn mustache.
Send a scary warning message to their demon box saying like there's a tornado or a nuclear strike incoming.
That's true. That's true. We need their numbers, or we need equipment. We need something to spoof an emergency system message. Might be able to swing that. Probably not.
I was just thinking, most elaborate thing ever to get 8 people to leave a house. We think a national disaster. Okay.
Best idea I got is the rival gang thing. Just scare them the fuck off. Just show up in balaclavas and say, the Lords of Death are here to end you. You're in our territory, gangsters.
You are in a really nice place that has starter mansions, and I just wanted to point this out for the record. You are not in the fucking crib here, you know, not in the hood.
I've got it.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Oh, thank God.
What's that?
I mean, sorry, go ahead.
We call fumigators and order fumigation for this house.
Go on.
And
we're the fumigators.
They just show up and tell everyone to leave.
What kind of fumigation?
You know, for bugs or whatever.
Yeah, get them to tent the house. That was the other. We were going to give them bed bugs.
Then, well, I guess they'd have to be in on it, or we'd need gas masks to go into the house while it's being fumigated.
Yeah, we got
there
that.
Are some drawbacks to
but I'm not sure how much damage that's going to do.
Shows all the PCs dead in the house with gas flowing. Shit. Awkward. Six a.m. Sun's starting to come up.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. We can discuss it back at the dojo.
Got to the dojo. Everybody's got breakfast and dojo.
Yay.
Magic points back.
You haven't slept yet.
No.
Hoping to someday. Really super tired.
Yeah, I think we should probably take some sleep time.
Gotta sleep. It's a good idea.
Yeah. It's 6 p.m. Your magic points are back. You're awake, and it's dinner time. Hooray!
All right, I'm gonna try my usual sword trick thing.
We sleep like vampires now. We dressed as them. Now we sleep like them.
All right, I got 28 in sword trick. That's a fail, and that's a fail. Yay!
Hey, I made sword trick.
Woo! Woo! Checking it.
My sword disappears.
Yep. You feel happy inside.
How did you do that?
Oh, I was going to trade out the rapier for a scimitar.
Okay.
Might be quite a bit better for lopping off somebody's head. Otherwise, you'll have to stab it off. That takes forever.
It's just
stab. Perforate. Cut along perforations. So, Right. It's 6 p.m. You guys are awake. You have a nice dinner. Jim thinks you're all clinically insane. And, right, he goes off to tidy things. He buttles.
All right, so this is basically where we've been out for 2 weeks now. Golly gee, how does this happen? We managed to complete another mission in between.
And went to a party. So yeah, if you guys can solve this little thing, I will be over the moon.
So we got fumigators, we got rival gang.
He's
They
not
don't
like
know
rival
you,
gang,
so
though.
if you walked up and told them that, you know, such and so rival gang said they're going to hit the house at 8 o'clock, you better be scarce. That might work.
He really likes the rival gang thing, but again, you're in a high tax bracket type neighborhood there.
Yeah, they're not an actual gang, so I don't think they're gonna be threatened.
All right, well, what are normal people afraid of?
They're afraid of a dude who has a bunch of tattoos and makes his fist light on fire.
Haha.
Brand?
Maybe we can call him up.
That's possible.
Maybe we're in disguise because he's like, Memsy's going to chop off our heads or something, and we go in there with just inexplicable things.
As a quick side note, both of you guys know that you've discovered in the meantime, you work for a guy named Memsy. And apparently on Monday, you're going to be going back to work for this guy who owns the house that you're getting ready to break into. So having him or his people see your face may not be good for you.
Yeah. Which we already did that. I fell off the ladder. I fumbled. We went in as cable repairmen, and I went up the ladder on the side of the house and rolled like a 98, or was it 100? I think it was 100.
You rolled 100.
Were you trying to pull the safe from the outside?
No, he literally was just trying to climb up the ladder, and he decided to take a dive onto his head, and then everybody pulled out their cell phones to film it.
Oh.
Because that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they did. And I guess we got lucky because I haven't heard anything from Memsy.
Or he knows that you're messing with him and is going to retaliate. You don't know.
We don't know.
Or he thinks you may be moonlighting as an actual cable repairman. You don't know.
Yeah.
Well, somebody has an idea.
You mentioned car seats.
That's right.
Do they send their kids to the same daycare and they all have to go pick up their toddler?
Not all of them have car seats. 2 or 3 of the cars had car seats.
Okay, because that would thin out some of them for a while.
Well.
Oh, that's right. We could just do a preschool shooting.
No.
God damn.
But like, a lice outbreak where we can affect all the places with insects. Little Junior has a snotty nose.
Yeah.
You have to come pick him up immediately.
Okay.
It's just getting scarier and scarier as time goes on. Next, you're going to be fucking chemical bombing daycares.
we won't really affect anyone. It's just a fake out.
Right. Sorry, they would. I'm just saying that, They're like, well, we've discovered all the daycare centers that kids don't go to because we managed to infect them.
No one came.
Yep. So. How do you get 8 people to want to leave the house and not be curious about it? Now, actually, you don't know what their schedule is for today because you slept through it. But It's 6 p.m.
You all right?
I'm melting. It's
Yeah.
on the inside. So, what do you guys do? Or do you just hang out in the dojo and talk?
We're going to hang out in the dojo and talk for now, I think.
Get some.
Turn off
Oh.
your water main.
How much horse tranquilizers do you have?
I had 13 doses left. We can give them some Special K and see if they try to be cool and take the ketamine. That'll incapacitate them.
Put it in the keg.
Hey, want some drugs?
Put it in the keg.
Yeah, that's not bad. They all drink.
You can pretty much guarantee that everybody'd have at least one glass out of the keg if you were to do what she is talking about.
Right.
They all liked the beer keg.
And since I got that super great luck roll, I know exactly how many doses to put in.
The other thing is that there is, I didn't mention this, near did he. There's the house, and then attached to the house is a fenced area. This is where the jacuzzi, barbecue, etc. is, right? And easy access to the inside of the house. And then there's a bigger fenced area that's around the property. You can go up and stay out of the bigger fenced area by going up drive and then straight into the smaller fenced area in the house area, which everybody does because in the bigger fenced area are half a dozen dogs in a pack that roam around. They don't seem to be trained at all. They're more of the random, like somebody went, I need to buy a bunch of guard dogs. You want to train them? Nah. I just want big, ugly, nasty, bite through bone guard dogs. That should be enough.
Yeah.
Do you need them to obey your commands? Nah. I'll just leave them in between the two fences to run around and act crazy and bark a lot.
Yeah, I told them about the dogs.
Oh yeah, well they were on surveillance with you. They seen the dogs. Anytime the dogs start barking, all the guys who range in the color spectrum from one of them should not be seen outdoors ever because they'll burst into flame, all the way to really dark. They all yell at the dogs to shut the fuck up, and the dogs do for a while. So it's kind of an ongoing thing. You're thinking if the dogs make noise, if they don't make noise, these people don't know or care. Pretty much the dog's job is to catch, kill, and eat anybody who goes into their territory, which it looks like they could do, but these are not highly trained dogs. These are just like Dobermans, Rottweilers, something like that. Just nasty bite dogs. That's it.
Right. And we were thinking of lacing some steaks with ketamine and throwing those in if we needed to neutralize the dogs.
So
I like animals a lot. I love little animals. Those are cute little puppies in there.
Oh my god! It shows like one of them chewing on a metal bar.
I called that one Petey.
Take a card. Your character's getting freakier and freakier. I like it.
Well, that was part of with media rest. Like I haven't been able to develop because it's like, well, she's going to be flipped out.
No, that's great. That's great. I like it.
When it's in not her normal way.
She strikes me as one of those people who could become the nutritionist, conspiracy theory. The chemtrails are anti-vax, and all that.
Yes, that's kind of
perfect.
whatever.
Oh yeah, I can see her totally doing that. Very cool. So, so far, I'd also like to, after Sheila decreases her hand to 4, then I would, for you, Sheila, and you alone, get rid of any cards you don't want and refill your hand. Have fun.
I'm gonna drop motorcycle.
How long?
But he's got mobility scooters out back. God damn it.
Not discreet.
No.
I'll take the motorcycle and drop a plethora of penguins on top of that. We're not going to need.
Now, you got drive-thrus that you can go to if you're hungry.
Yeah, we're not going to need food supplies.
All right, fellas, if you want to go shopping, I have quite a few cards of. Like I have Master Paime, I have Replenish, I have Assistant Reroll, and now I got Expert Psychoanalysis, which I have not read yet.
Yeah,
Looks like I'm not there yet.
Master Pay is a fucking cool ass card.
Yeah, somebody keep that one.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
take.
Here, I'll just drop them onto wherever it is for your screen, and
And that's the last they ever saw of those cards.
yeah. It's just a little walk away from the discard pile.
Oh, I see him. Yeah.
Okay, there's
Yeah,
my.
well, basically they need to trade you crap.
Yeah,
for
what
discard
do you guys
cells.
have? Junk?
I'll trade you a motorcycle plus 20 for a Master Pay any day.
Mm,
All right.
Mine are decent. I'll keep them.
okay, so basically only one of those cards would get saved then, and then the other three would get tossed.
Guess I can't see what you put out there.
It's
Next
Assistant
weapons.
Reroll, Replenish, and Expert Psychoanalysis.
Oh, I'll
Two of
take
those
Okay,
cards are damn sexy.
They're way down in the corner. Should I move them back towards the discard pile? Do you know what? Can you see the discard pile on your monitor?
Yeah. Okay, I'll take the Replenish. And I'll drop.
You don't have to get rid of all your cards, by the way, Sheila. If
Yeah.
you want to keep one of them or whatever, you are welcome to do so.
Escape or reroll.
Yeah, that might be good for whoever's going to swap the keg.
I'll drop the escape.
Swapping the keg, you're thinking, would be impossible even for a ninja. If you can think of a clever way to...
We'll have a keg delivered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way out, other way out. Yeah.
Yeah, Scott
Free
just-
beer.
Yeah. Take card, Scott, for being the first to say it. That is a much easier way than swapping the keg. It's like, you pretty much have to burrow under the ground to pull that one off, and even then it'd be iffy.
Okay, skill 10. Anyone want it?
No.
Going in the garbage.
No.
Okay.
Sheila,
Alright.
you going to refill your hand?
Yeah, but I'm waiting to see, like, should I keep the Assistant Reroll? Should I drop the Psychoanalysis?
The assistant reroll is a damn sexy card.
Yeah, the assistant reroll's good. The psychoanalysis, nobody's going to get insanities from this probably. So.
All right. So now I'll draw 3. Remind me that I've got the reroll.
I was wondering how long the ketamine would keep people out for.
How long was I out for?
Russ, take a card, and Scott, give me a pharmacy roll, please.
Let's see.
I got a stealth plus 20. That'll help.
There you go.
Okay.
Is that
I am-
fumble on your pharmacy there, Scott?
Fumble, yes.
Yes. You think that they'll be out for 10 heartbeats exactly.
Oh,
Bum, bum,
wow.
bum, bum, bum.
Oh, yeah, I tried that stuff. And I was gone for most of the day, throwing up and elevated heart rate, and was in the K-hole for like a couple hours, and it's
troubles me.
So
it's powerful stuff.
it must really slow your heart down.
No, it doesn't. It actually speeds your heart up.
Because it's only 10
It
heartbeats.
takes hours to do 10 heartbeats.
I get it. Nice.
No, that's not right, man. I don't know where you got that from. This stuff will definitely put people out for a while.
Okay.
Rock, are there other security measures do you know about? Do they have
Yeah, there's an electronic security system in the door, but since the door is always open and they're going in and out,
Okay.
we just have to pick a time when they're going in
I'm-
and out, and they'll be off.
I'm thinking video cameras.
Did we see any video cameras?
We don't
I
want to
don't
be
remember
on
seeing any
film.
video cameras. But we didn't check that carefully. We were doing our cable repair bullshit, so So that's possible.
Would there be other groups who would be wanting to get at this safe?
Ooh, take a card for your evil mind. I like that. I wish to encourage that sort of behavior.
Not that I know of.
I mean, do you imagine that there's more than just this one lady's information?
Oh, stuff in the safe that other incriminating information. We don't even know if it's like a blue movie of her from when she was young, and we don't even know if that's in there. We just know that she said it was in a safe in Memsey's place. So we could boost the safe or crack the safe and find that it's not in there, which would suck, but we're just taking her word for it.
Because we would want to, because we have the joy of needing to see him right afterwards. We need to make sure none of this would ever look like at all coming back to her or us. We need to
take everything in the safe.
Yeah, well, and like, do we decide we want to tear the place up? Do we want to try to swipe everybody's watches?
May as well.
Yeah. Make it look like a burglary.
From bad beer.
I was going to say, that's a hell of a burglary after drugging everybody.
We need to.
Well, I mean,
I think just emptying the safe will probably be sufficient.
Okay. He probably has more than just one thing in there.
We think so, and probably.
If you wanted to leave your evil note that you're from the Wu-Tang Clan, have it just sitting on there.
What, you mean leave a note saying the Lords of Death say hi?
Yeah.
I like the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Greetings from the Wu-Tang Clan. All right, so we'll leave that note in the safe after we get in the safe.
I think that they would recognize them. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that would totally. They're a bunch of idiots as far as gang lore goes, so that would totally do it. Hang on.
Okay. So we order the keg. We drug it. We wait till Mimsy's not there. Deliver it. Wait for them to get fucked up. And then just walk in the front door.
Yep.
So, let me know when you're ready to execute.
I say disguised from the back. We're disguised and we come in from the back because if there are video cameras, I imagine they would be front door heavy.
Yeah, the problem with the back is the dogs.
Is the puppies. I want to scratch their ears anyway.
Well,
yeah, you can have fun with that.
Yeah,
shows one of them with the muzzle covered in blood going.
I'll crack the safe. Rock keeps the lookout.
All right. So how do we get a keg delivered? Do we pay off a delivery guy?
Disguises are probably a good idea.
We just buy one.
Definitely a good idea.
We just buy one.
Yeah, we buy one
and we tamper it and we deliver it.
No, we would want a third party to deliver it.
Yeah.
But we'll just buy one and tamper with it, and then pay a courier to drop it off. Or
in this period of history in California, they literally have pick up and deliver guys for a variety of stuff. Sometimes even if it's illegal, but to find one of these, I would need streetwise rolls to know where to get it, because the cops really don't like it, because you
Success.
He knows where to get one. Delivery, no problem, and not even that expensive for a keg, since it's a little heavy. It might be $100, but to fucking wrap this up, you'd probably pay $1,000. So and then the keg costs $100. Great, it's full of beer and drugs. Yeah.
All right.
Now, here's a question. How much of your ketamine, Special K, would you like to put into the beer tank thing? Because unless you can give me a pharmacy roll and then you put in the correct amount.
Oh, I'll try pharmacy.
If several people make pharmacy rolls and success and fail, then you don't know which one is actually not wrong.
That would be a fumble on the pharmacy.
You know exactly how much to put in.
I think you might want to check your math again, and I'll slap the assistant reroll.
Oh, there you go. Thank God for that. Well played. I was gonna have.
Does anybody actually have pharmacy? I have chemistry. Is chemistry going to work for this?
Yeah, I'd be good with chemistry. But
Success.
yes, the assistant reroll is big help.
I rerolled success on chemistry.
Right. You've got about 4 doses of Special K left, because going more than that, like if somebody shotguns a beer and then goes for another one, yeah, it may fucking put them into a coma. This is dangerous stuff you're dealing with, which is why you do it on a regular basis.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, Plus, if you overdose, you may come back to life. Fuck it. You have no idea. You've never tried that.
That was my take on it. Yeah. Let's just try this stuff firsthand.
Awesome. So you got 4 doses. What do you want to do with those? Everybody take one or what? Everybody hit the K-hole. We're going robbing. Woo, drugs.
Well, we're not doing any more drugs, but you're saying 4 doses in the beer.
No, you've got 4 doses left.
Oh, okay. So 9
the rest
doses
is in the beer. Yeah. Honestly, if
so he knows how much to put in.
Yeah. The problem is that there's, to make a big enough keg that it's believable, as opposed to here's a pony keg of beer, and they'll be like, get the fuck out of here. You need a reasonable size keg, so it's very dissolute in there.
Right. All right. So we got the doses in the keg. We could lace up some meat for the dogs in case we need it.
Done. You've got steaks and laced, and that's a nice cut of meat. What a pity. And the dogs are like, ah. So, yeah, they're gonna poison the puppies.
Oh, they're just gonna sleep for a while.
They attempt to reassure you. They're lying, and you know it. So, do you wish to execute your plan now?
Sure. Let's get somebody to deliver them some free beer.
Is the guy home?
He's got to take card. You make sure he's gone. And is there a note that you'd like to send with the beer or anything?
Or compliments. Wu-Tang Clan.
For all the homies.
For all the homies.
Yeah.
Great. The guy writes it on the card.
P.S. Don't pour it out on the ground.
He looks
Don't write
at you
that.
like you're on crack. All right. Is it that bad?
Okay.
Great.
I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. No, it's something that they do. They pour a beer for people who have died.
Homies that aren't with us anymore.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take this rapid card cycler into my hand. Does anyone want to reroll?
Ooh.
Rapid card cycling.
Well, he's first got to get rid of one of his 5 cards, and then he can use whatever he's wanting to and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think what he's saying is, does someone want to snatch it up because he's about to discard it?
What?
No?
Yep.
Okay.
If you have any junk to discard, take my reroll.
I will discard the stealth plus 20. We probably won't need stealth, and we're all pretty good at that anyway. Give me the reroll.
Okay. Reroll's out.
I was going to say, the rapid card cycler is a sexy fucking card.
Rapid card cycling.
Draw 10.
10.
Yeah.
Keep one.
Yeah, and then you pick one of those 10 to keep. Good deal.
I'm going to go back in my room and try to somewhat disguise my features.
Great idea. Give me a disguise roll.
I did not make that.
You look like Boba Fett. You don't like it. Those are wearing the helmet and stuff. She's like, God damn it.
I'll give this guy a shot too.
If you can successfully disguise, you can also try on other people if they let you to disguise them. If you fail on yourself or whatever, you can try.
I failed on myself.
Well, you can try on you, and she can try on you, or you can try on her. She can try on you if you'd like to play dress up with each other.
Are psychic abilities in play?
Negative.
Okay, so out of my 10, I should discard the psychic abilities plus 20 and redraw that?
Yes.
Okay.
You are correct.
Excellent. Draw one more.
Yeah,
All right, Rock.
that one. Here
Rock,
we go.
let's see if we can help. No.
She dresses you up like a one of those oldie-timey English trollops, with the really red up here and stuff. Yeah, you do not make an attractive lady.
Okay.
I'm
going to try on her now.
You look like Bullcrack.
Oh,
my God.
Look at that. I did the same thing, 100.
Wow. You're both dressed like the worst trollops ever. It is just embarrassingly bad. And you dressed each other like transvestites who were partially blind, neurotic, and had only heard of what women should look like from somebody who was inexact.
Okay, now I got 2 rerolls in my hand, so if we want to spread these around, that might be smart.
Do we look like ourselves? Do I look like I would be recognized as me?
Yes. If you were seen like this, you would literally try to kill yourself. It is that bad. If this went viral, especially after you became famous, it would probably ruin you, even though you claimed it's for a part. They would give.
Did you roll a D100 because it just says rolling 100?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
That's not a roll.
That's fine. Yeah, if you click the picture of the dice,
see, if you click roll, you didn't roll 100. I rolled 100.
Thank God.
You want to roll a D100.
I was going to say, if you click the picture of the dice and then advanced roll, you can move that to D100. Yeah, there you go.
So you still did not make it.
All right, yeah, he's no longer extra hideous, if nothing else.
All right, so balaclavas it is.
Hey.
Those are hard to fuck up.
Yeah.
I made this, guys.
Whoa.
We're going to need some safe cracking tools before we do this.
Who is this guy? Now there's another guy walking around this house. Who are you?
Who are you?
I am a Frenchman.
Glenn, get out here. There's a Frenchman now.
See my little mustache.
Right, Logan, we don't have tools to do this job, do we?
I safe cracked by feel.
I'm not sure that's the way it works in this system. Logan was telling me that's basically drilling the safe is cracking a safe, not the...
What kind of safe is it?
You don't know. You've never seen it, and he's very vague on it.
It's a small piece of crap safe. It's not very high quality, small, tiny little dinky safe in the wall.
Feel probably work then.
Yeah, possible. From what you've seen as far as tools, Russ, you're thinking something to saw drywall or a sledgehammer and a crowbar is the minimum that you'd bring. That would definitely fucking do it.
Just get the safe out of the wall?
Yeah, you could. It's literally shoebox size. Only an idiot sticks that in their wall.
Right.
Yeah.
I look up.
Bring tools or whatever.
Yeah, let's get it off site. Let's just pull it out of the wall.
I'm gonna look up a picture, some different pictures, and ask Rock. Can you just so Glenn has an idea of what it's going to look like?
I'll make my memory roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not gonna remember what it looks like, and also
success.
He picks it, and Len's like, "My God, I've never seen that before. What is a fire safe?" And you're like,
"I actually
This
succeeded."
is what
in my
we're talking
memory roll
about, Glenn.
It's weird, but yeah, you've never heard of such a thing. It's supposedly, according to the text next to the strange glowing paper that's on the glass. According to that, it actually keeps your documents from burning when there's a fire if they're inside of it. Amazing.
Wow.
So it's not necessarily even a locked safe, is what you're saying.
No, it's got a lock.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's got like spin dial and everything. But no, he's amazed because this safe was not around when he learned to crack safes. He has to go through like with doing it by feel. You usually have like different numbers, and you're writing in grease pencil in the safe, and it takes a while. And you've got different math that you're doing and all that. It's a pain in the ass. But no, I've read up on professional safe cracking. The movie shit, not so effective unless you're in the movie, and then you know the combination because they tell you. Unless they're dicks. So anyway,
Yeah, we should pull the safe out of the wall and get it off site and then see.
no problem. So you guys execute it. Since this is Russ's caper, yes, you're moving into caper territory.
Mm-hmm.
Actors doing a caper, jazz hands. Anyway, Russ, give me the big luck roll not to get fucked by random forces of nature here, because random shit does happen to you.
That's a basic success.
Yeah, good enough. Yeah, great. I was hoping for a fumble, and they were hosting a policeman's ball or some shit. Anyway, yeah, you do Menzie. It shows Menzie drive away, and then you call a guy. Okay, now, and he brings it in, and he's like, compliments, and they're like, Menzie, Menzie. And the dog's like, oh, they gonna shut the fuck up, and the dog's like, ah. Then they take the keg over and they move out the old one, and they do, hey, somebody's already tapped it. And drinking goes on, and then they all eventually get more and more tired. One's like, what's going on? I take that car, says the other one. I don't understand. And eventually they're falling down stuff, and the dogs bark and nobody shuts them up, and that's how you know when they're unconscious. What do you do now?
Balaclava's on, break
Yeah.
the safe out of the wall.
Well, you kind of got the dogs still. You haven't done anything about the dogs.
I
Throw the meat to
have.
the dogs.
I'm all covered, and I'll take care of the puppies.
Give the dog a bone.
I give the dogs some of the meat.
Give them some of the meat.
Great. They go unconscious and stuff. You're not sure if they're still alive or not because their little bodies and stuff. But wait, you made give me a pharmacy roll on the dogs there, Russ. Amount of steak, amount of drugs. Their body chemistry is different.
That is a success with chemistry.
But you've drugged dogs with ketamine before. This is not a new experience for you. Yeah, several times. It shows you sitting there stoned out of your mind with a wide variety of dogs and different shots. And
that's right. I once drugged the entire Westminster Kennel Club show just to say I could.
There you go. So then you guys pretty much at that point you hop over 2 fences, you wander into the door. There is a security keypad. It's not apparently on. It says disarmed, big letters in case you had any doubt. He goes, demon box, and you drag him off. And then there's a picture of Menzie doing a gang sign. Give me gang lore rolls, those who haven't made it already.
Fail.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Fail. Come on, Sheila, you can do this.
Yeah.
It's unmastered, unlearned.
No worries. Yes, he was flashing some sort of very elaborate looking gang sign. The picture opens up, and inside is a tiny ass safe. You guys busted out of the wall with a sledgehammer and a crowbar. It takes about 15-20 minutes of just fucking noisy shit. Nobody comes in, although you do hear somebody out there going, and the dog goes, oh, shut up. and you guys take the safe and wander off with it. Right. You eventually are back in the dojo. You've got the safe. Now give me a safe cracking roll. You've got plenty of time to play feel around with the safe if you want.
All right.
Yes, you can support with your feel if you, holy fuck, you don't need to. Right. Zzz, ha ha, he says. What a piece of shit, you think.
That's easy.
All right, what's in the safe?
Okay, in the safe. Oh, by the way, everybody take a refill. You two for coming up with a plan, and Russ because he feels so good that his nipples are erect for finally getting this fucking plot done. Yeah. But anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
I have
by
really
the way-
good cards, so I'm just gonna take one.
Anybody want to take a guess of what the combination ended up being? I'll give you a fucking refill if you get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, it's 3 digits or 3 different numbers. Anybody else? Take a guess.
411.
No, they're all double
420.
digit numbers. No, that'd be good too. Scott, what's your guess?
36.
Take a refill then when you get done with this refill, Scott. Yes, he is just that lame. So here's what's in the box. First is big old book. It appears to be a very old book in classical Latin. It's large and impressive with pages made of vellum. It's handwritten with some sort of illumination, meaning they made pretty pictures in the margins. Also, it appears that stuffed inside of this big, impressive book, it looks like somebody was using something called Google Translate to attempt to translate Latin to English with mixed results. Let's see. Also in there is more stuff. There's a green thumb drive. You don't know what's in it. You haven't played with it. Also, there are 2 green accountancy binders that have lots of numbers and writing in foreign in it. If anybody would like to make a what's called linguistics roll, I will tell you what language. And also $2,000 of cold hard cash.
Aha.
All right. We'll split that 3 ways.
There's linguistics.
Can I make an accounting roll?
If you could understand the writing, that would be a big help. She tells you it's written in Hebrew.
It's Hebrew.
Okay. Can you read it?
I
I'll
do
tell you
not
what
know.
it is, hopefully.
Well, actually, you might. Go ahead and give me a learn roll to just shit Hebrew out, basically. It's like, aha, of course I know Hebrew.
I ditched a reroll.
I know
Of course she knows Hebrew.
Of course she does. Take a check in Hebrew.
Right in Hebrew, Sheila.
I'm right.
And a check and learn if you don't have one already.
Yep. Right. Let's see. The names are code words. And only her, because she's the only one who understands this, give me either code breaking, math, advanced math, some sort of roll for figuring out the codes and shit.
Nothing on any of those.
So that's a fumble. No problem. Holy shit. This is.
You want to reroll, Sheila?
It would save us from the fumble.
Yeah, we're end of mission, so I'm going to put a reroll on the table. Trade me something.
Good call.
I put a reroll on the table when I did my refill. If you want to grab that.
Well, if you discarded it, then they
If
could
you
just.
discarded it, it's discarded, but I'm trading. It's over here by the. It's next to the discard pile above the skull.
I see ya.
Nobody heard me.
But you got to trade me something.
I see in my deck. I have a reroll.
Ooh,
So you can take yours back.
ooh.
All right. Well, we got 3 rerolls then.
I
Also-
see.
You get 3 shots at this.
Great. Also, just to mention real quick, with those accounting binders is also a letter in a plastic bag. Like somebody put a letter in the plastic bag. Looks like very deliberately. It's printed on a standard printer, postmarked, metered mail. It's about a year old. And it says, maybe Keon, you can use this to blackmail Esty. Please burn this letter in the envelope. Esty was stealing money from a powerful group of people. And all you would need to do is make a photocopy of any one of the pages, present it to her, and she's your bitch. But
Esty
apparently,
Blumenfeld.
take a fucking card for remembering a name. I am so impressed with you. My special little guy.
That's the woman in the expensive suit.
Yes, yes. Oh. I'm so happy. But
I'm learning, Logan. I'm learning. I'm taking notes and learning.
My God, I'm happy.
Getting better and better. Soon I will be the most powerful man in the world. No, whatever.
Sheila, you're burning a reroll to try to get your advanced math or code breaking or whatever kind of skill you want to use to decipher these strange Sumerian or Hebrew markings. The code.
I have cryptography.
Yes, cryptography would be right on the money.
Well, then this is less than half for my cryptography.
Holy shit, you're good at cryptography too. Great. Okay, here's the deal. You're not sure if the person worked for the Mossad or was just robbing from the Mossad, but the Mossad is definitely involved, meaning Israeli Secret Intelligence Service. Yeah, this is something is telling you this is the big bad book here. You know, these ledgers. You don't know what the other shit is yet, but holy shit, these ledgers are definitely like make somebody dead type of material. Like if somebody discovered you had this, possibly the person who's it belonged to, possibly the Mossad, possibly both, a bullet in your head would be the least of your worries. This is super dangerous shit.
All right.
I tell them.
Cool. Esty, huh?
Wow.
That might be worth our while to blackmail her and use her for favors.
Right. Sheila, in your mind's eye, you see, or I'm sorry, Dana, in your mind's eye, you see the Rock going, you know, I've got an idea. And it shows him clock a gun and stick it in his mouth. I know what to do. And you see the trigger pressure increasing. And she's just shaking her head looking at you, Rock. You don't know why she would have such a negative opinion of your idea. So anyway.
Okay. Dana, you should look at the thumb drive. I'm pretty sure that Ms. Barbara wouldn't like us looking at it.
Sexy time, you think?
Make sure that's her video.
Can you show me a picture of her?
You
Like,
work with her.
on the video?
Oh, yeah. Google.
She's on the painting.
Right. Well, no, she is not for some reason.
Oh.
But fortunately, just like you guys, she does have an IMDb page. She is a well-endowed, chesty blonde with the twinkling blue eyes. Basically, it appears that she got on the show in order to define the show's main demographic as male.
Her name's Misty.
No, she is named. Let's see, cast. There we go. Her name is Barbara Kurtz. Kurtz. Blonde hair, blue-eyed. Yeah, even in the IMDb page, she is too close to wardrobe malfunction.
All right, I'll find a laptop and slide it in.
There's a laptop, right? You put in the thumb drive, and right, give me a computer use roll, just not to fuck anything up badly here. In fact, I'll even give you a plus 20 on it because you're not doing anything bad. You're just like, play movie. If the laptop explodes and sends flaming pieces everywhere, that is unfortunate. Great. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, the movie contains an 18-minute long video, and watching it, it's either the worst porn ever or it's not a porn at all. It seems to have been set at night and is recorded by something handheld, possibly a cell phone. The production value is shit. But what you can tell is this Barbara Kurtz woman, she is not having porn things. She's basically doing arson right now. It looks like she was in a room and the guy was like filming through the window, and it clearly this is like some sort of filming room, and there's all kinds of like the old what's it called, DVDs or whatever, and some of them had her picture on it, and she's like putting around lighter fluid and stuff, and then the guy goes and retreats, and she goes out and throws in a torch and stuff, and the thing goes up, and then what happens is the guy basically films and then pauses for a while and then restarts again, and you see a couple bodies getting taken out of the building. The whole building ended up catching fire, not just the little room. And so basically it looks like she torched a building. She was trying to torch a room. It ended up being the building, and give me a law roll because you're the only one watching it. Although everybody else can try law if you ever tell them about it, or you can just say it was a horrible porn and then fool them. The guy came to fix the cable. He didn't even fix the cable. I feel horrible about that.
Did not make law.
It's probably illegal what she did, is your guess. You don't know. Maybe you can torch buildings here. Who knows? Ask Rock when he's not on ketamine. I know the person Sandy's going to be.
I call them over and say it's not a porno.
Huh? Okay. What is it?
It's her. You know her. What the hell is she doing?
Looks like
she's setting a building on fire.
That's what's on here. Is that the only file?
Yep. Did either of you two make your law roll?
Nope.
Who knows if these things are illegal or not?
But, arson is pretty illegal, and she could get serious time for that.
Especially if somebody died.
I'm figuring 5 to 10, and they're carrying bodies out, and
there's only 2 people. Isn't there a minimum? Somebody has. You have to get at least 5 people before it's murder. I don't know.
Is Barbara a B-list actor?
No, she is like you, a C-list actor.
Huh.
Yeah, and she works with you, like every day, except the weekends. You get the weekends off because
So ethical quandary here. Do we give Barbara her blackmail video, or?
So then she can cut our heads off?
What?
She's an actress, right?
Yep. I'm glad she's not B-list, but if she's C-list, she actually might have some interest in cutting our heads off.
Yeah. What, isn't she?
What, C-list? Yeah, she's a C-list actor. She could actually stand the gain from chopping our heads off.
Does anybody want to mess with the big old book?
In Latin?
It is in Latin. Although there is a Google Translate printout, which is at least half in English.
All right, well, I'm going to try and read Latin and learn.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Boogity boogity, he says, and feels like putting on a Zulu mask.
I can try Latin.
That is, I know exactly what this says.
Mm-hmm. Right. As near as she can tell, it is a recipe for cumin rice that was done by the ancients.
I didn't think I knew Hebrew, guys, but I think I might also know Latin.
You're quite the linguist.
Mm-hmm. Did you make your Latin roll, Scott?
Missed it by 1.
Ain't that a bitch? You took an 18. Oh, you have an 18 learn. Okay. I was like, who buys an 18 in Latin? What? Right. Does anybody want to read the Google Translate stuff or peruse that for possible?
Sure, I'll read that. That's probably some sand loss there. That'll be good.
Well, unfortunately for you, there is no sand loss in Google Translate, or not a lot of exacting information, because Latin is a damn tricky language with 12 different verb tenses and shit like that. There's a good reason it died. But after droning on about there are other worlds there, and eventually the author purports that they have discovered a way by which the children of Zeus, and only the children of Zeus, may travel to a different world. Essentially, now keep in mind the chants and stuff like that, unless you know the pronunciations for Latin, which do not come across the same way that they're spelled, sadly. But out in nature, under a full moon on a hill, black candles, sage burning, various chants, and, very important, a ring for those wishing to travel must stand inside. It also specifies this book itself, no copies has to be used. The ring can be of any substance desired, but should it be broken, then demons that come to get you during the ritual, who will try to kill you and smash the ring most mightily, then the ritual will fail and everyone will get eaten. There's also notes, presumably from Menzies, saying this broke ass shit doesn't work. Am I saying this right? Stuff like that.
All right, I'm going to snap a picture of the Google Translate.
Several pictures, great. It's many pages. It's not just one. They tried to translate a big book of rambling garbage.
Well, whatever I need to just document that.
Done.
On my phone.
You take pictures. If you want pictures of the book as well, you can do that. It just takes time.
Yeah, I may as well.
Snappity snap. You failed to go blitheringly insane from looking at the book. It's rather a disappointment.
I was really hoping for some Hulk smash action here.
Yeah, well, I mean, what you could do is do ketamine and attempt to do the Latin ritual and stuff while you're out of your mind on ketamine, because then even if it doesn't work, you may think it does.
Yeah, that's
yeah. See, like it. So, is anybody wanting to do anything else right now?
Cash split 3 ways. It's like $666 to each of us.
Yep.
Satan.
Somebody gets 667. You can duel for that.
It's mine.
Yours. All right.
So in the safe, because I am a note taker.
Yes.
We have the Barbara movie. We have the Israeli intelligence account books.
Mm-hmm. 2 of them. Yep.
And then this book and translation.
Yes. Also, the envelope inside the plastic bag that the green binders, apparently came in with the note about using this to blackmail SD, who apparently he knows.
Yeah. Yeah. The problem with that is it's involved with the Mossad. I don't even want to call the Mossad and give it to him. I want to just destroy these things at this point. Well, we could trade it for favors with the Mossad, maybe. I don't know. If they don't kill us all.
That would be the danger.
A bit. Pretty much, yeah. Unless you guys want to resolve anything else, that's going to be the session for today. And especially given that Dana is a note taker, I'd like to see her back sometime, or Sheila. Yeah, because God damn it, they need more problem solving note takers, as opposed to we've been coming to this house for weeks. We don't know how to get them to stop doing stuff. Yeah.
Still want to buy lockpicks.
Yeah, someday you'll find a good place to buy those. Unfortunately, your character doesn't know the easiest way to get lockpicks because he doesn't know what an internet is or why, he thinks it's something that comes out of a spider's butt. So, as far as stat ups, roll 2d6. If you roll a 7, it might go up. If you roll 2, it does go down. And then, well, let me know if you roll a 7 or a 2 or whatever. And then, and you also get to discard any cards you don't want to keep. And yes, you can use reroll cards to try to make your skills go up and stuff if you'd like, but discard all the cards you don't want, and then you get a refill for end of mission. Mm-hmm. And everybody's going to get 3 paws.
Yay, successful mission.
I have a sweetness and light card.
Double refill.
Everybody feels better. Sweetness and light. Let's see. For something good, I will just tell everybody that attempting to blackmail SD or the Mossad is a really shitty idea because both of them will probably do horrible things to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Thought it was worth mentioning because Russ does not come up with good plans. He is the anti-planner.
I'm going to throw the replenish so we get an extra refill.
Awesome.
All right. Let's try and get some victory cards.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Better option for the Mossad book might be to give it to the CIA.
I'm going to throw a crime scene cover up on that site if I can.
Great. Done. Good thinking. By the way, the note did mention the Wu-Tang Clan, right? It shows Menzies show up and everybody's out. And he goes, "Damn you, Ghostface Killer!"
Yes.
Anybody get any victory cards?
Yes.
Oh,
One.
cool.
Let's see.
Any more rallies?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, so everybody gets an extra pause.
Okay. I've got
Yay.
Read and a player's choice. That's +2 just for me.
Hooray.
Okay, I'm going to start rolling my status.
And also keep in mind, if you get over 20 hero points, then the extras go into the overflow thing. When the overflow thing gets high enough, you get cool shit. I would like to say cash and prizes, but there's no cash. So, Sheila, do you know how to do your skill ups for this system?
I am dusty.
I am happy to tell you. All you have to do is for the skill, roll it and fail it. If you fail it, it goes up by D6. If you succeed or tie it, it does nothing. You erase the check at that point. You erase the check either way. But
For the stats, it's roll 7 first and then fail it.
yes, exactly. But if you roll a 2, bad shit happens. 7 is your number.
All right, because I have a card that gives me an automatic 7.
Ooh, look at her go.
Nice.
She's doing rather well with this fucking card play, being that this may be the first time she's done it.
It's been about 11 years, I would say, because I was pregnant with our firstborn the last time I played this system with this way.
Damn. Well, I hope you get to enjoy your first game with me. I definitely would like to see you at the table more often. I have no idea what your schedule looks like because anytime you're out in family, especially like 11-year-old kids, I understand time is not your own anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you put them to work. Yes. If you, of course, are into, child labor, then that's a whole different story. Then you have more time. But yeah, we'd like to see you back, Sheila. At least I would. I don't know about these other two Ghostface killers, but
Good times.
Okay, did not roll the 2.
Well, if you got a 7 card, you don't have to roll to see if you get a 2. I don't know how many different stat
You
ups
just
you
have to
are.
fail stat times 5.
Yep, stat times 5 is your next step for that. Fail that and you win. You can spend hero points or reroll cards on it and stuff if you so desire, but unless you're like if your stat, for example, you're trying to get to go up was a 10 and you made a 7, yeah, it might be worth throwing a hero point at it if you need to. But hero points definitely are your life's blood. When you run out of them, you are doomed. I'd also like to thank the Wu-Tang Clan for agreeing to appear in this. They didn't agree, not at all. They had no idea. So you're rolling D8s.
Whoops.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not what I'm meaning to do.
By the way, I think we should definitely not blackmail the friend that we did this huge dangerous favor for so that they wouldn't get blackmailed. Unless
Joe's Russ going, but I could get $20 off of that. Yeah, I'm just grateful you guys solved it because the Russ and Jeremy were getting more and more frustrated at this. And then when Sheila's like, we could just poison the beer, I was like, oh, thank Christ. I mean, even getting these guys to leave would not have been that hard. A fucking truck of strippers pulls up and invites them in. They're gone for days. I mean, whatever. They were happy to abandon the property almost immediately if there was enough temptation, right? It's like, Menzies sent you all strippers and coke. We're gone. All right, let's go. Party bus. Yay. God. I mean, that costs more than ketamine, but, you know. And Russ, that ketamine would be a great first insanity for your character. Druggy, hooked on ketamine. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh God, you'd be the first of the players that regularly does ketamine. I can't say that has done ketamine, but regularly, yes. At least two of the others are like functioning alcoholics. That's pretty much, they're constantly drunk and stuff, but they have really high alcohol tolerance.
I rolled a max to up my mosey, everyone.
Wow.
Nice.
Which would be funny if you ever get into a Western. But yeah. Yeah, so far, actually, the only guy you guys are playing with, he does not know much about the campaign world either. This was his first place he was at, so. But you appear to have found a way to get to someplace else. So if you ever want to go from this place to another place. And yes, the book not only counts as a magic book, but it counts as a magic item. So it may go away quickly.
Right.
Yeah, but whenever Sheila and Scott have available and stuff on the scheduling, please feel free to sign up. It was a lovely tea party. Holy shit! Tomorrow I've got Pete.
Yay.
Pete is in Australia. Pete starts his gaming at 1 a.m. his time.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's played for 10 hours before. I have no idea how he does that shit. He's as old as I am, pretty much. What the fuck? And then on Sunday, it's Yana and Jeremy and Pete. So Jeremy is going to get a crash training course in how to kick ass in Logan's campaign. Because Pete knows what he's doing, and Yana's a really good role player. Scary, but really good. Oh, she is. She's taking insanities that are not really good for her mental well-being, though. Yeah.
In real life or a character?
No, in real life, she's a sweetheart. But in character, oh my God. She is crazier than the Japanese schoolgirl in Kill Bill. She is more nuts than that. She makes her look passive and sane. Yeah.
Is she the one in the middle of the picture?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. Unfortunately, I do not have enough female players yet for whatever reason. So possibly because finding reasonably competent gamer ladies is like finding a unicorn in your bathroom. It's unexpected. It's always welcome, but it's unexpected. Hello, unicorn. Are you here to clean my bathroom? Why, yes, I am, Logan. Yay. Clean bathroom by unicorn. Yay.
They're really bad at it. So
yeah, that's okay, though. It's better than I'm here to trash your bathroom and take a dump in your sink. Yay. Oh, God, no, please, Mr. Unicorn. I'm going to use my horn to kill you and take a dump in your sink. Yay. So yeah. Anyway, there's still times and stuff available. That's why I was looking at the schedule. And I don't know. Oh wait, Sheila and Scott next time signed up March 23rd, Friday with Russ.
Yep. We're gonna do this again.
Hooray! Well, yeah, they were cautious signing up for the first time instead of carpet bombing the shit out of the schedule because, you know, they had to make sure I was only partially nuts.
All right.
Well, I'm getting super talented really fast, Logan.
What's your talent up to?
36.
Ooh, it's a bit above hobbyist, so you are right for a C-list actor.
Yeah.
When you get to does it as a living, then you are qualifying for B-list, but you're going to need acting or some other skill. Like you could just take it with dance and become a famous dancer, but obviously that's not going well.
No, I got reasonable amounts of acting.
Okay.
Not quite at a living, but I'm getting there.
Okay. If you're getting close to his living, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nothing better, Sheila and Scott, than watching the players' faces when they first started this and realizing that sword fighting and acting were their new mainstays. Yeah, that was like, fuck you, Logan.
Did not invest in either one of those.
No, but in this campaign, it was funny watching some of the air players do their first ever sword fight when it was, and the air person they were fighting also sucked. And there's a lot of like, cool. Does anybody have anything else before we log off and stop and stuff?
No, I'm good.
Cool. I look forward to seeing everybody when you are next up on the schedule. I always recommend signing up early, better than late, because people are slowly starting to find us. And so the schedule will get more crowded in the future.
All right.
All right. Take care. It was a pleasure having you guys all in.
See you later.
Thanks.
Thank
Logan.
you.